Hi, thanks for taking the time to watch the ACE 2012-2013 Handbook video. At ACE, we strive to put the best product on the floor each and every year. All-star cheerleading is not an individual sport. It is a team sport. And with that, the team is more important than the individual. At ACE, each individual is important, but it's the product that we put on the floor that we really emphasize structure on. So, our teams are fluid. If an athlete does not have a skill that she or he performs at tryouts, she or he may be moved to a different team throughout the year. So our teams are fluid. You are not guaranteed a spot at any time on any team. You can be moved back and forth throughout the year. That doesn't happen a lot, but it's in the best interest and safety of your child that we do that. Although we realize many athletes would love to be top girls, we cannot have everyone be a top girl. There must be bases, there must be back bases to make a team. If everyone that tries out wants to be a top girl, we would have the worst season in the world because no one would want to be on a team because that'd be a team of 5 or a team of 12 and they'd all be top girls. So really that is never going to happen. So if the only reason you're trying out at ACE is to be a top girl, you may want to reconsider.
All ACE coaches are USASF credentialed and properly trained in all spotting techniques. Verbal communication with a coach should be done in private. If needed, please set up an appointment to meet with them and or your director. Parents should respond to coaches via email. Please allow for a 24-hour cooling period if needed. At competitions, coaches are there to coach. Please allow them to do so. Only approach a coach at a competition if it is an emergency.
Athletes are expected to treat coaches, parents, other athletes with respect at all times. Not to participate in gossip. This includes internal gossip about other ACE athletes and external gossip about other cheerleading programs and their athletes. Problems shall be addressed and resolved directly, and parents should not listen nor participate in worthless gossip. Athletes should show good sportsmanship and class at all times, not bullying. This includes all forms of electronic, verbal, physical, mental, and media-based, etc. The use of profanity and abusive language is not prohibited. The use of alcoholic beverages and illegal behaviors is not accepted. The use of social networking and electronic media as a means of publicizing and spreading the word of ACE is to be done in a positive and appropriate manner. Refrain from using social networking, messaging services, and electronic media in a negative or inappropriate information that could be detrimental to yourself, your family, and the ACE brand or reputation in any way. This is the grounds of immediate dismissal from our program. Accept both constructive criticism along with praise for a job well done. Remember, you represent ACE at all times, whether you're wearing the company logo or the colors. You are part of our family, and we ask that you uphold our name.
Now we will be covering the attendance policies and procedures. At your first team practice following team selections, you will be required to turn in a vacation calendar. Please list all of the dates that you may be out of town or that you have planned family vacations. Attendance to practice is critical to your athlete's success and an integral part of the team's success throughout the season. Attendance to practice throughout the summer is mandatory. However, we do allow more flexibility based off of vacations and any dates that you fill out on your vacation calendar. Throughout the summer, if you're going to miss a practice, please give at least 1 week's notice. Competition season practices are mandatory. This begins August 2012 through March 2013. Athletes should be at every practice. An athlete's team position will be jeopardized for non-compliance with these rules. If a practice is missed, all changes should be learned prior to the practice. Practice times may be added and times may be changed at any time throughout the season. Please check the website and emails daily for updates.
Now we will be covering practice dress clothes. Athletes must wear correct color of practice clothes and cheer shoes must be worn at every practice. Females' hair must be pulled up in a high ponytail with a gold bow at every practice. Short chin-length hair can be pulled back with a gold headband. Males' hair must be cut out of the face and off the neck and be cleanly shaved. If an athlete does not have on the correct practice clothes, he or she is required to purchase the correct practice clothes and it will be charged to your ACE bill. If a female does not have her gold bow or headband, she is required to purchase a new bow or headband, and it will be charged to your ACE bill. Practice shorts should not be rolled up excessively. They are intended to be worn as shorts, not bloomers. Practice clothes may sometimes shrink, and athletes will likely grow throughout the season. ACE staff may require an athlete to purchase larger size practice shorts or tops should the fit become extremely unflattering or inappropriate. Athletes are free to purchase larger sizes or additional practice sets of practice clothes at any time throughout the season. Tattoos must be covered at all times. Top girls must wear bloomers under her practice attire. Young women are encouraged to wear sports bras rather than regular bras under their practice tops to provide adequate support. Sports bras can even be layered by wearing multiple sports bras at once for additional support. Black lacquer shorts are allowed during practices. No jewelry of any kind allowed in the gym. Neither ACE nor ACE employees are responsible for jewelry if it is worn into the gym, removed for practice, lost, or stolen.
The next section that we will cover will be the role of the parents. Parents, the first thing that we ask is that you encourage your athletes to always treat fellow teammates, the ACE staff, and others with the utmost respect. The next thing is to ensure that your child understands what we expect of them as an athlete, as explained in the role of the athlete from earlier. We also ask that you not express your opinions during practice or coach your athlete from the sideline. Next, defer the coach's discretion regarding team decisions. We will lose or gain team members through the course of the season. Any dismissal or addition of a team member is solely at the discretion of the coach or state director. Withholding a child from practice or competition should never be used as a form of punishment. This punishes not only your child, but also everyone on the team. It's to also refrain from threatening to quit or pull their child from a team. This is unacceptable parent behavior that will not be tolerated. Any such threats will be subject to the parents to disciplinary actions, including removal from the team. Parents should not listen, participate, or instigate idle, worthless gossip. Parents should not manipulate other parents and ACE members while present at ACE practices and competitions. Any perceived issues and concerns must be resolved directly in accordance with the issue and conflict resolution. The next section is travel obligations. Parents, please realize that you are responsible for your athletes' activities and behavior at out-of-town competitions. Parents must understand that competitions are not vacations and that athletes' time and focus should be fully committed to the team and ACE throughout the time of the event. Also, sometimes events will be on Friday and then you may not have to leave until Monday due to scheduling by the event company. If a parent guardian cannot attend an out-of-town event, you will arrange for another ACE parent or responsible adult to travel with your athlete to and from the event and to be responsible for that athlete during the entire time.
Healthy and productive communication. Always communicate with your site or gym director about team decisions. In generality, if you have a question, comment, or concern about your athlete, please email your coach, your gym or site director, your state director, or myself, JR, or Brandon Roberts. It's best to copy all of us on any of that information. The more you copy, the more we all know, the better we can make your experience here at ACE. If you have a question, comment, or concern about the team, your athlete, or anything dealing with ACE, it's your job to communicate with us your issue. If we don't know it's an issue, we can't fix it. Please ask us, we'll give you an answer. We will not discuss another athlete with you. We will discuss your athlete and any question or concern you have about your athlete. The coach's job is to coach your athlete. Let us work with the problems that you're having. The better you communicate, the better I communicate, the better we communicate, the better your experience can be. Communication is the key. Help us help you. One of the major changes you'll see this year at ACE is we are using color coding for the team for teams. It's not necessarily their level, but it may refer to non-travel, limited travel, or full travel. Every color is different every site, so please talk to your site, gym, or state director to familiarize yourself with your site's color code. If the athlete has an issue or problem with something that he or she seems wrong throughout the year, he or she should first contact their coach. If they're unable to talk to the coach properly, a younger athlete may want to voice it with the parent first, and then the parent come in and explain it with the coach. If the matter still remains unresolved, it is best to schedule a meeting or email your site director, gym director, or state director. At that point, please know that you can always come to me and we will get the matter resolved. It may not be what you want to hear, but we will do the best to resolve it. If you are released or quit from the team before the year is up, you are still responsible for the remainder of the financial obligation. This year, team placements are on May 5th. Each site has different times, so please communicate or look on the website for your site's times. In order to try out, all previous year's balances must be 0, or you must communicate with your site director if something needs to be worked out. In order to try out also, all paperwork must be filled out and turned in prior to your tryout. Becoming a member of our gym requires that you pay all fees required for the entire year. Just because you were on a senior team last year does not mean that you'll be on a senior team this year. We make our teams to be competitive at each and every level. So that may mean this year you get to be on a youth team. But we guarantee that we're going to do our best to make sure that youth team is amazing. So please, do not call us upset because Sally Sue was on a senior team last year, but this year she's on a junior team. You try out at ACE to be a part of ACE, not a member of a specific team, level, or tribe. Make sure that you fill out your team selection paperwork completely. We need to know any ramifications that your child athlete must have to be placed on a team. If it's a specific carpool, brother, sister, if they need to be apart, together, etc. The more information you give us, the better we can place the athletes. Now don't think just because your friend has a full and your daughter or son has a back handspring that we're all automatically going to put your son or daughter on the team with the full. That means that we have the right, if you put together both of you that say we want to be on the same team regardless, the full will be on the back handspring team, not vice versa. See your site director as to how your selections will be ran. In general, we will need to see running tumbling of your choice that you can do without a spot, standing tumbling of your choice that you can do without a spot, jump section as far as 3 jumps put together, jump to tumbling, and then we may ask to see some flexibility if you're interested in being a top girl position.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Yeah.